Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the show, Jack Chow on East West Show with Proud under G&E TV. It is not only a job, it is a position that I get the privilege to see all kinds of people, including big shots of the nation. Sitting right in front of me is my good friend. I call him good friend not without respect. I'm putting tons of respect in there only because he is so close to the community. So we look at him as a friend. As a matter of fact, he is one of the wonderful leaders of our community, of our big society. Mike Yin, Honorable Mike Yin, the second president of Los Angeles College School Board, and also he is a trustee by that position, and he used to be the Assemblyman of California, the 49th District. And prior to that, the list goes long, and after that, the list goes even longer. So welcome to the show, please.
Jack, thank you. It is my honor to be interviewed on the program that I call the most informative, most inspirational,
Thank you, sir.
and most educational in our area for this population.
Thank you, sir. And we, on our side, appreciate very, very much about your service and about your hard-working college endeavor all the way up. And especially when we're talking about education, though, you seem to be holding a more important position than any. Of course, I'm not saying that the other issues are not important. I'm saying that if you look ahead into the future, though, you really have to touch education the first. Am I right?
Yes, education is so important. Every one of us has a particular story or memory of education. Our district is the largest in the United States. We have 9 colleges the size of UCLA or USC. We're spread over 900 square miles, and we serve 4 million people in 40 cities with a population of about 250,000 students.
That's the largest in the United States.
Largest community college district in the U.S. with all the challenges that we have.
Sure. And for my audience information, I call Honorable Mike Yin the most diligent elected officials. I receive every Monday by 8 o'clock, no later than 8 o'clock, and a newsletter ever since he took office, which tells you, updates with you about everything of the past week and everything lined up for the coming week. In the short future, midterm, and the long run, things like that is a huge list. I would say there are lots of pinpoint, there are lots of due diligence to the work that when you read it, the newsletter, you can't feel the same way I feel. For that, we thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Sure. And also the other day, I came across one of your newsletters talking about making colleges not only available, but affordable to our kids. That so happened even prior to President Obama, his State of the Union address, in which he mentioned, and a big part of it, about education, about making colleges not only available, but affordable to our kids, especially the low-income part of society. So tell me about that, please. How come that you move even forward, even before that address, and get your whole message delivered out, what you are prepared about the program, so on and so forth? I would like to touch base with you, please.
Thank you, Jack. As you know, many of my concerns are based on my own family and my own experiences. I grew up in a community that I had to work virtually from the age of 7 years old in the garment industry. When I went to college, I had to work, and I know that it was very challenging to be able to work and also go to school. When I got my master's degree, I also had a full-time job working in a hospital. So throughout my whole career, I know the challenges of working, and many of our students work full or part-time. They can't afford transportation, housing, and much less books. And so I've always been concerned about keeping the cost of education down. So when I heard President Obama talk about a plan to have K to 14 free of charge, meaning from the kindergarten to high school, 12th grade now is public education free of charge, to extend it another 2 years, I said that would help someone like me when I was growing up. It's too late for me, but yes, all of the people that come from immigrant families where they don't speak English, the parents work full-time, the children have to work full or part-time, undocumented families where they can't even get a job because they don't have a Social Security card, no driver's license. This spoke to me and many of the people in my community.
Exactly, very well said. I have found your statement very sounding from my audience to share with you. And I believe I'm here long enough for my audience to know what kind of person I am. I'm not a great man, I'm a good one. By good one, I mean that I tell you the truth. I'm now telling you exactly what I feel. Speaking of elected officials, you might like to choose somebody who are born or were born with a silver spoon in the mouth, right? And they have zillions of dollars in the bank, right? So they work for fun. And you might have the choice to pick up people who work all the way from the bottom up, right? Even from the underprivileged community, who knows the hardship, who knows what exactly it felt for the first dollar you earned and the second dollar you earned, all the way up until you get to that point. So you know all the way up. So to Mike, I feel exactly the way I say now, because I really appreciate the understanding of hardship. Sometimes you do not understand hardship. The best doctor, there's a saying, the best doctor are the ones who knows how it feels when it pains. Other than that, all right. So that's exactly how I feel. So thank you for understanding. Thank you for feel the feeling, talk the talk, walk the walk, say the sayings. So that is wonderful. I give you both on thumbs for that, please.
Thank you very much. And I believe that President Obama himself had a similar background. Actually, he grew up in the same place that I grew up, and his family was not wealthy.
Hawaii, right?
Yes, Hawaii.
All right, good.
And I believe that the same background that I had, the memories of working, the memories of not having everything that the other neighbors had, also moved President Obama to offer, as you know, this very revolutionary proposal.
Sure.
That if you'd like to go into it,
of course, please.
Discuss. So the proposal is to, if you had a 2.5 GPA, and either you're full-time or part-time, he would pay for your college education about $3,800 a year, and that would be financed 75% by the federal government, 25% by the states. It would cost about $60 billion over the next 10 years, but that's a great investment in education, and we expect that it would impact about 9 million students, so huge impact. Allowing them to complete their education, transfer to a UC, University of California or Cal State, or get training and a certificate in, say, nursing, or being able to be managing our water systems. Many of the jobs that don't need a 4-year degree.
Job-oriented, job training-oriented.
Job training, as well as transferring 50-50. You have the choice to go to 2 years and then go to a transfer and get a bachelor's degree, or to get a job right away. Many of the jobs right now require only a 2-year degree. You can take a state exam, and you can earn $60,000 to $80,000 within a couple of years after you get your certificate.
Today, join me, my dear audience. This is Honorable Mike In, second president of a college school district of Los Angeles, the bigger Los Angeles. And I would have to say that I'm very touched about the concept. The concept being that you know exactly how hard from bottom up for a kid, especially out of the less fortunate community, to work all the way up. All right. So, and talking about the call made by President Obama, also the call made by Honorable Mike King to make our college available, not only available, but affordable to our kids. Let's take a short moment out. When we come back, we probably would take a look about where the money would come from and how, if we did get the money, how we apply into the actual case of the Los Angeles County College School Board. But one by one, shall we please? Right back.